When we realised that there was something wasn't quite right with Felix was he began to have seizures over a weekend, which was very serious, and we called in and were sent to A&E. I remember feeling incredibly stressed, incredibly scared. Being taken into hospital with your small, tiny, vulnerable baby and not having a clue what's going on is the worst possible thing that you could want as a parent.
I remember when we went into the hospital and we were pulled in by the neurologist, and I remember seeing his face. And I knew there was something not right at that point, and that moment will never leave me.
Here it comes!
For me, hearing the words mitochondrial disease for the first time was incredibly scary. It was something I'd never heard of before. And then the more we learned about diagnosis, I struggled to actually put that into words because it's something you never, ever, ever wish upon your worst enemy.
Welcome home, baby!
You instantly think that your child, if they've been diagnosed with an illness, you know, in the modern day of medicine, that there's going to be something they can do about it. But in this case, no, there isn't. The only thing that they could really control is his seizures. That's really the only thing that we can medically control. It feels like you're on a bit of a road to nowhere sometimes. So life does sit in two timelines with mitochondrial disease. You have your normal timeline, which is you wishing the best for your child. And then you have the other timeline where you are thinking about if it's going to get worse, how it's going to get worse, when will his time come?
Living with the diagnosis is really tough. There's times when you feel incredibly sad and the little old lady down the street might be like, oh, maybe he's going to be a footballer when he grows up. And it's like, those are the kind of moments that completely floor you and completely can like ruin your day because you're probably not gonna explain to the little lady that might never happen. You don't want to believe that he's not gonna grow up to be a footballer or a ballerina, whatever that might be. People can say something and it can really mess you up for the day.
Lily was diagnosed with mitochondrial disease in 2006, and our story wasn't too different to the story that you've heard from Jess and Joe with Felix. When Lily passed away, I made a promise to her that we would do something to change the future of mitochondrial disease, and we promised her that we would find a cure for this condition in our lifetime. Now seems like the right time to pull all of our knowledge together into one nationally coordinated research institute to develop and transform mitochondrial disease research for our patient community. In 10 years' time, we won't be talking about mitochondrial disease being incurable. We'll be telling you the story about how we cured it.
If there was anything that could be done to help our family, it needs to happen now and gives us some hope, and it hopefully gives families in the future a chance for hope as well.
For families living with mitochondrial disease, the future can't come fast enough. So please donate today to support the Lily Foundation and families just like Felix's. Thank you.